Alright, welcome back guys. It's Melissa here with another video, obviously. Today we're going to be doing this look. It's very dark and glittery and like confetti like, just random. I didn't really know what I was going into, I didn't know what I had like a vision in my head, but I didn't know exactly how I was gonna like put it off to you guys. So yeah, this is the finished result, and if you guys want to see how I do these weird ass looks, and I do wear these out, like I will go to Winco and everything like this. I don't care, like I love doing stuff like this. It makes me happy. So if you guys want to see how I did this, then keep on watching. I don't like long intros, so let's just get the fuck into this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below if you have any questions. And I think that's it. If you guys have any questions, comment them. Concerns, I don't know. I don't know what you guys want, but yeah, let's get into the video. Okay, here I'm going in with my Morphe Jaclyn Hill collab palette. I'll be taking the shade Creamcicle on my G17 brush, and I will be buffing that into my crease as my transition shade. I'm using it as a transition shade because it is lighter. I can build it up to my desired darkness. And you want a transition shade so that everything else has a really nice gradient effect. So everything goes smoothly, so you can see all the layers that you put on. And then I'm just going to build that up to the desired color that I want it to be. And then we're just going to take the same color underneath the eye. I keep my eyes closed for this because I do have super dry eyes, so if I get any of it in my eye, it's going to be really hard to blend anything out after that. Just doing the same on the other eye, making sure they're nice and even, making some poses for you guys, fixing the hair, and then I will just go back in with that same shade and deepen it up. Now I will be going in with my 350 palette, and the whole right side of the palette, which is the very last row, all those oranges, those are the ones I'll be using for the rest of the shadows. I'm going to go in with this orange right here, deepen it up even more, tap off my brush. I'm using the same exact brush I was using before, because I feel like I don't need a ton of tools to do this at all. And I really like it nice and smoked out and blown out. Past the eyebrows, going underneath the eye, and then I will do the other eye. Now I'm going in with an even darker shade. None of these have names, mind you, so that's why I'm pointing them out. So I'm going to deepen up the crease even more, so we can see all those layers of colors and have a nice gradient effect. And I'm going to blend that in right underneath. I'm going right underneath the second transition And then I'm doing the other eye. I will do underneath the eye with the same color, and then I will go in with a deeper color. So I'll be taking that deeper color again on the crease and deepening up this eye look, going underneath, going to the other eye, and underneath the other eye as well. Do not forget to tap off the excess product when you dip your brush into the eyeshadows, because if you do, it'll get powder everywhere and you'll have fallout all over your face. And since I already have my makeup already done, I do not want that. And this is again the same shade that I pointed out, the deeper orange, and we're just deepening up that crease by adding more and more product. And I'm just making sure they're nice and even. And then I will go on with the next shade, which is going to be that super deep orange, which kind of looks red on camera, but it's a deep, deep orange. And I'm going to be taking that on my Morphe G13 brush and just doing the same exact thing, deepening up the crease, tapping off the excess. I'm going to place the color on the eyes and then I will blend it out in a moment. So I'm going back in with the first brush, which is the Morphe G17 brush, and just blending that out to make sure it's a nice seamless finish. Also taking it underneath the eye, keeping my eyes closed so I don't have any watery eye problems going on. And this is just how I find it works for my eye shape. Everybody has different eye shapes, so this was what works for my eye shape and my face shape, and how I personally like for my eyeshadows to look. Just going on the other eye, speeding through it since we already seen it the first time. Now going in with my Violet Voss Pro palette, it's the Ride or Die, and I will be taking a deeper reddish shade, and that shade, oh, well, it's orange and it's Riley. I thought I was going to do the red, but I didn't. So that one's even the slightest bit darker, so it's going to deepen it up a little more. Being sure to blend it out with my fluffier brush. Now I'm going to go into the Lovesick stack by Melt Cosmetics in the shade Lovesick, and that's a deeper red, and I will be placing that on the inner V and all over the eyelid. This one I did have trouble getting it to show up on my eyelid. It was a little grainy for me. It didn't show up as opaque as I thought it would be, so I go in with my finger in just a moment to really get some color payoff. Again, blending that out with a fluffier brush and then deepening it. I have hooded eyes, so I go above my crease just so you're able to see all of the colors that I place, and the fact that it is a smokier red eye. I want to be able to see that red. Like you can tell that I have red on my eyes. If I would have gone just on the actual lid, you would not be able to tell that I had any red on my eye. Now I'm placing that right underneath my eye with the smaller brush, and then I will blend it out with a bigger brush. I use the smaller brush just to pack the product in and blend it out, and then I will take the bigger brush and blend it all out. And I do have a picture up on my Instagram channel. I do have a picture up on my Instagram so you can see more of a close-up of this eye look if you couldn't really see it in the video. So don't forget to check that out as well. And I'll have all my bars and social media links down below. And I'm just repeating this step on the other eye the same exact way. So I'm just fast forwarding through this. Just going in with the fluffier brush to make sure everything is nice and blended. And then I'm going in with my most popular Modern Renaissance palette in the shade Red Ochre to give an even deeper red, because that red wasn't red enough for me. So I go a little deeper with that underneath because I really want it to be dark and smoky and grungy and red, like a red. So that's what this is doing. You can tell the difference from the top and the bottom. It is making it nice and red. Always tapping off the excess so we don't have any product buildup and too much. We don't want to bite off more than we could chew, basically. Then I'm going in with the Lovesick stack from Milk Cosmetics again in the shade, I want to say, I'm not good at pronouncing it. It's Amelie. Amelie. But I'm doing that on the inner corner of the eyes to pop the eyes again, make them look more widened. When you put something lighter and more shimmery on the inner corner of the eye, it pops the eye back open. So since we have so many like darker colors, kind of close off the eye, so this is just going to open it up a little more. And I am using my finger with this just so I have a better color payoff. And then I will be taking that same shade on my brow bone. It takes me a minute with a brush to get it to actually come up, which you can see that I'm struggling with a little bit. So I just have to keep building it up to get the effect that I want. And now you're barely starting to see that color pop through. Taking a little more on the inner corners and then blending the red into the highlight and make sure everything is nice and seamless. I always go back in and blend like nobody's business. And right here I'm going to go in and highlight with that same shade because I thought it looked so pretty and I wanted to add it all over my face. So I'm using it as a cheekbone highlight, nose, and I'm going to be using it on my Cupid's bow and chin. Alright, so now I'm going to be going in with some eye candy glitter and eye candy adhesive and just using their brush as well. So I'm going to be going in with the colors Winter Wonderland and Confetti. So they're both very, you can't really, oh yeah, you can kind of see them. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing, and I'm kind of making like a little tiny paste on the back of my palette because I don't, yeah, I'll clean it off later. So I'm just going to be just mixing all that together. And I'm getting it all nice and like so on my brush. And I didn't really have a look in mind. Like this was supposed to be something completely different, so we're just gonna go with it. I'm gonna be going straight down the eye with this, like so. Like a straight line. Alright, note. That fucking shit is no joke, and it burns your eyeballs with the fumes. Holy shit. So I'm just doing one right there. I guess adding it up. Kind of like a line. Just going straight down the face with a line. Because, you know, we gotta be extra somehow, just tapping off more of that onto there, mixing more in, because we do have a lot of like and we're just gonna dot that all the way up like so. And then I'm just going to thicken that out. Like so. And then I'm just picking up more glue on its, more glitter on its own. And tapping that on top of the adhesive. And this does not have to be perfect. I'm kind of just going to swipe it back and forth like so. Just so it kind of is just really messy looking. It's no longer a straight like line, you know? So that is that one. And then the other eye, I'm going to be just doing the most over here. I'm going to add this orange because it's pretty. All right, then this one, let's see. I guess I'm just gonna kind of paint this down my face like I did the other one. Whew, except just kind of bring this one like so. And then I'm going to take it above the brow like these. I'm not going to be doing it straight across like I did the other one. This one I'm going to do a little different. Mostly just because this color is fucking pretty. I'm going to add it right underneath here. Like very lightly, like so. Why, I do not know. Then you should have something like this on your face, because why not, right? And that's not where we're gonna stop. Now I'm going to take these little guys, and they're like little, like circle type things, and I'm gonna pop those on. Wipe off this brush a little bit. And then I'm going to randomly scatter these over the top where it's still like wet and stuff. Like that. I should probably apply more adhesive. Erpshy. Then you should have something that looks like this. And I know a lot of people aren't gonna wear this, but I'm going to because it's pretty. And then I'm basically going to take a couple of these over here. Add a little more adhesive. I'm not going to be applying a lot of these on this side because I don't want it to be as like bam as the other side. And what I do to get everything to stay, because I have a lot of people who ask how I get my glitters to stay, especially like the thicker ones, I will go back on top of it with the adhesive. So I'll basically just seal them on there like that. Pretty sure I've wasted most of these. They're all over my lap. And there's that. Now I'm going to let that dry, clean up my mess. So you should have something like this. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some black liner, lipstick, and some lashes, and I'll be right back, okay? Alright, my beautiful people, so this is the finished look. I did apply lashes and lipstick to the look as well. So what I used on my lips was I used the Kat Von D liquid lipstick and damned on the lips, really nice and dark. And then I went in with Same lashes. I went in with Boudoir Light because these ones are super pretty, but they're not going to hide my makeup because I don't want to hide it. I think it looks pretty bomb. Came out pretty badass, if I could say so myself. What else did I use? Let's see. My mascara. Ooh, my lipstick is broken. It's the first time I've opened that shit. So I also used my Dior Pump and Volume mascara, just to give it some volume and whatnot. Other than that, that concludes the look and everything. If you guys have any other questions about anything else, just comment down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, so I know you like these videos and these looks, and you never know, like whatever. And check out my Instagram because I will have a still photo of this look so you can see it up close and what it looks like if you can't tell in the right now, if you can't tell. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Keep subscribing, keep sharing, keep liking them, and yeah, thank you. I'll see you guys next time.